going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a bear European mount from a bear I shot last year. It's my first bear ever. I've done quite a few deer skulls, so I figured I'd give a shot at doing a bear. I'm going to go pull this thing out the cooler. It's been thawing out overnight. I'm going to start skinning it up and then throw it in the pot. Alright everybody, got the fur all cut off. I'm going to go ahead and cut off a bunch of this meat. I'll put that on a time lapse and I'll get back with y'all when I'm done with it. Alright everybody, I got almost everything taken off that I can get for now. Got the big chunks of meat off the cheeks, got the eyeballs out, the lower jaw off and the tongue out. Got the propane heating the pot up right now. As soon as that comes to a boil, I'll throw the head in there and then I'll get back with y'all when it's time to pressure wash. Also y'all, I forgot to mention I'm going to be throwing some Dawn dish soap in here while it's boiling. I'm probably going to soak it in some acetone for the rest of the evening after I clean everything off with the pressure washer. Alright guys, about to pull this out the pot. Hit it with the pressure washer, see what happens. Hey guys, it's the next day. Yesterday had some stuff come up I had to go take care of, but today I'm going to be finishing up this skull. I didn't get it completely boiled off or up to temperature enough to pressure wash everything off, so I set it in a pot overnight, let it dry out some, and I am going to be using the same pot that I boiled it in yesterday. One thing I want to point out is if you are going to do that, make sure you clean it out, because all that oil and grease and stuff that's been left over from the day before, all of that's going to go soak right back into that skull, and it's just going to take longer as far as degreasing, and the skull may not get as white. But right now I got the skull boiling again. I'm going to let it come up to temp, boil for a little bit longer. Hopefully this will be the last time. I can hit it with the pressure washer one more time, start whitening it, and then I'll start making the habitat for the skull. Alright, for the most part, I think I got everything off. Got a couple small specks and stuff around the teeth I need to get off. A couple pieces around the head. I need to bust those eardrums out. Once that's all said and done, I think I'm going to let this thing soak in acetone for a day or two. Then I'm going to let it dry out. Then I'm going to hit it with some volume 40. And then I will be back with y'all once that is all said and done. I'll show you the process of putting the peroxide on. And then once that is done, I will get back with you. Alright everybody, got it completely cleaned up. I'm going to be soaking it in this acetone from little beauty salon here in town. I'm going to let it sit in for a day, maybe 2 days. After that, we will jump straight to the whitening process. Alright everybody, a couple days later, been soaking in that acetone. Let it dry out a little bit. Then I'm going to cover it with that volume 40 peroxide. You can get it at pretty much any local hair salon, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get this stuff on there. Alright, get all of that volume 40 covered in all of this. I got the teeth buried under that also, the teeth that fell out. I'm gonna let it sit here on my kid's play set for a couple hours in direct sunlight. Should help with the bleaching process. And then I'm gonna let this stuff sit for probably about a day or so. And once that is all said and done, I will show y'all what it looks like. Alright everybody, so as you've seen, got the skull done, got it cleaned up, got it whitened up. I let it sit in that volume 40 peroxide for 2 days. Then I rinsed it all off, wiped it down, made sure I got it all off. And also let it sit and dry in front of a fan for another 2 days. I found some scrap wood laying in my sunroom, pieced this together. My idea is to have the bear skull sitting here with the mouth open, and I'm going to be running almost like fake habitat around through here. I've got some expanding foam I'm going to try to fill all this up with, put the picture of me right here where I actually killed the bear, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and got a bunch of leaves and fake dirt and glue and stuff. So I'm going to get to start working on that, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright guys, this is all the stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby earlier. Got me some lights. I might try to put that on here, make it look a little cool. But I got some paint brushes, some fake leaves. I'm gonna super glue one. Also have some blended turf. It's basically fake dirt. I'm gonna sprinkle on the glue. That is going to be on top of this is expanded foam. I'm gonna fill in a whole bunch of areas around the head and stuff. Maybe come up this a little bit, make it look more like natural. I also might try to use that to hold the head in place, keep it firm, that way it won't shake around and stuff. But let's get started with it. Alright guys, got that little puck light stuck down right there. I'm going to fit it up in between the jaw right here, but I'm gonna saran wrap this and cover it in vegetable oil. That way when I put this foam on it, it doesn't stick to the skull. Alright guys, got all this foam sprayed on this thing. I know it may look like a mess right now, but letting it all expand. Got the skull shrink wrapped. Got that covered in oil also, so hopefully it doesn't stick to the foam. Once this is all expanded and dried up, hard to the touch, I'm going to come in with a knife, cut all my edges, trim it up some, sand it down. Then I will throw the dirt and the leaves and all that on there next. Alright everybody, I haven't got to this point so far. I done got all the foam put on it. Got the skull out. It did not set up right here for some reason. I don't think I shook the can as good as I could have. Just going to leave it, see how it does. It's going to be mostly behind this anyway. So I'm going to start sprinkling. Well, I'm going to first cover it in some Elmer's glue. I'll probably do little by little, and I'm going to sprinkle this earth blend on it. See how it looks. I'm probably going to do a test piece on some of that stuff first, but once that's done, I'll do all that and then start throwing these leaves on here, see how it looks. Alright everybody, I got that bear mount completely done. I did not like how it turned out without painting the foam white, so I wound up ripping everything off and went and got a can of satin brown, I believe, from Walmart, just a Rust-Oleum can. Sprayed it all on there, and that's what it looks like when it's all said and done. I think it turned out pretty good. I threw the fake earth into the paint while it was still wet. I've also got a little puck light in here. I'll show you all that once it gets dark. Super glued all the leaves and stuff on. I think it turned out really good. So if y'all like what you see, maybe I can show you again on a deer. I'll do something different the next time. So until next time, y'all like and subscribe. We'll catch y'all on the next video.